Da, 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 da. Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I want to share with you this morning about something that's near and dear to me. Ooh, I'm shining up there, y'all. Mm. Near and dear to me. And I think it'll help us all come together uh, versus perpetuate this great divide that everyone seems to be promoting in our country. I want to talk about effective communication skills. And the key word is on effective. Huh. So here we go on this Friday. For those of you who don't know who I am Pulse Reed, one of many prodigal daughters, but I decided to come home. Hmm. In his famous prayer, St. Francis of Assisi, I hope I said that right, or Assisi, asked God to help him. Help him do what? I'm glad you asked. Help him seek first to understand, then be understood. Let's try it again. Help him what? Help him first to understand, then be understood. This principle is the key to effective interpersonal communication. This principle, I'm going to give that to you again, is the key to effective interpersonal communication. Can you imagine what kind of world this would be if we first sought to understand and then be understood and then decide to work for the greater good versus continue to promote your side or my side? Ooh, that might preach somebody. Effective communication involves more than just speaking and hearing. When both parties move beyond that speaking and hearing point and they move into the realm of understanding, that's when you have effective communication. Now, today we go in some Old Testament, you guys. I want you to go to Isaiah 6. If you can't go now in your personal time, get to Isaiah 6 because this is Isaiah's commissioning. And in your hearing today, I just want to read the first 10 verses because I don't want to be before you long on this fine Friday. Isaiah 6 verses 1 through 10 reads as follows. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord seated on a throne, high and exalted, and the train of his robe filled the temple. Above him were seraphs, each one with 6 wings. With 2 wings they covered their faces, with 2 they covered their feet, and with 2 they were flying. They were calling to one another, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. The whole earth is full of his glory. At the sound of their voices, the doorposts and the thresholds shook, and the temple was filled with smoke. Woe to me, I cried. I am ruined, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among people of unclean lips, and my eyes have seen the King, the Lord Almighty. Then one of the seraphs flew to me with a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with the tongs from the altar. With it, he touched my mouth and said, See, this has touched your lips. Your guilt is taken away, and your sin atoned for. Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send? And who will go for us? And I said, drop a pen right here, y'all. And I said, Here am I. Send me. He said, Go and tell this people, be ever hearing but never understanding, be ever seeing but never perceiving. Make the heart of this people callous, make their ears dull and close their eyes. Otherwise, they might see with their eyes. Oh, this is good reading, y'all. Hear with their ears, understand with their hearts, and turn and be healed. We want to drop our kickstand on verse number 8 and 9. Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send? And who will go for us? And then Isaiah's response. And I said, Here am I. Send. Here am I. Send me. He said, Go and tell this people. Here am I. Send me. See, the purpose of communication is neither to speak nor to listen. but rather to achieve greater understanding between people. Giving it to you again. The purpose of communication is neither to speak or to listen, but to achieve greater understanding between the people. And people who feel better just because they get some stuff off their chest, or what's the famous saying, I'm going to speak my mind. If you speak your mind, and you feel like you have effectively communicated, yet lacked the ability to gain understanding, you ain't done nothing. So, what I share with you today about effective communication skills is this: God forewarned Isaiah at his commission that he would face similar communication issues with people who just want to speak their mind and not seek to understand and then to be understood. Hmm. God understands that we too wrestle with this thing. But here's the key to effective communication is first seek to understand and then be understood and then do what's necessary for the greater good. True communication has not occurred until meaning between the parties has been established and understanding takes place for action for the greater good. This is your girl, Pulse Reed, one of many prodigal daughters on a Friday, who just decided to come home. It is my prayer that you effectively communicate wherever you are today, tomorrow, and the day after, seeking to understand and then seeking to be understood so that you can act for the greater good. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, a safe weekend. They tell me it's going to get cold. Find your coats, babies, your hats, and your gloves, and get ready to effectively communicate. God bless, God keep you, and I see you when I see you. Peace.